rotate, rotating my arm gets like completely extended and it kind of creates like a longer back pass as well.
Well, I think it depends, right? I think if it's like an outside pitch or if I'm late or something, sometimes I am going to be more extended. If it's more inside pitch or I have to pull my hands to adjust, then I might get more bent. So I think just how bent my front arm isn't that important. And I know that's something people teach is like, oh, it's an arm bar because I'm going like this, right? But a lot of people, most hitters, they're gonna see this arm, maybe this arm won't completely straighten, but they're gonna see the angle between this arm and the chest compress. So it might happen with a straight arm, it might happen with a slightly bent arm. But as long as you have the ability to where sometimes I gotta pull in, I can do that. Sometimes I gotta extend, I can do that. Then that doesn't matter so much. If you feel like it's affecting that, like if I'm getting too far and you feel like now I can't do this, then that's something you should pay attention to. You know what I mean? But if you don't feel like it's affecting your ability to get places, then it's probably just the way your body's trying to pull out slack. You know what I mean? But I don't know, do you feel like it's affecting that? Like the way you come in? Yeah. Not completely straight. Yeah. Well, again, I think it also just depends. I've seen some videos of like Mookie. Mookie looks almost that full out. You know, Greg, some of it is just how much tension you have in your body. You know what I mean? Like some people don't get that full because they might have the amount of mobility to get that far, so they run into a stop. If you feel like you can get that far, that might just be where your tension is. But am I launching from a consistent position? I might be a little bent, might be a little straight, but as long as I'm consistently rotating, it doesn't really matter, you know? See? That would have hit me. Yeah, here's a good example. This is perfect right exercise. So you can see here, if we look at Trout on the left, he's not going to get as bent or as straight, right? But look how much straighter Mookie is. I mean, that's almost perfectly straight. But you can on that arm, but you can see that it's just because he's got more stretch like between everything. Like Mike Trout doesn't even really get that much separation. You know what I mean? Because he's just so like a stiffer, thicker kind of mover. Whereas like look at how much like just right there, like how much separation is from like his knees already rotated open a little bit and his hands are still so far back. He's got all that stretch from there. So like he just has to create that because he's just looser. He's a different rubber band. So that's why I'm saying it doesn't matter that much, like exactly how far it is. Well, first finding the ideal amount of stretch for you is important, right? Like how far back can I go without it affecting me? Because obviously, like at some point, if I'm too far here and I can't close that gap, like I can't get my hands out in front, then obviously that's a problem, right? Same thing if I start right here, right? Like if my hands are right here, right? I can't do that either, you know what I mean? Because now I'm getting no stretch. So I think it's more about once I find that position, that's my ideal point where I get the maximum amount of stretch, but I'm also able to close that gap and then repeating it, you know what I mean?
That's a little bit too low.
Look at how vertical his bat is as he goes to launch it. See that? It's like almost straight up and down as he goes to turn. So he does have a pretty long, like, you know, stretch with that front arm. It almost bars out, but it's also very steep. So like it's harder for him to get in the zone deeper. He still finds a way to do it. But yeah, that's one example of somebody doing it